Alright, today I'm playing some Doomsday, Blue-Black Control and Standard, except we have a combo finish with Jace the Perfected Mind and Doomsday Excruciator. If you have a Jace in play and you cast Doomsday Excruciator, you can mill your opponent and they die. It also kind of works if you have the Jace in hand. You can untap and then Jace them. So, pretty silly combo. Have lots of good blue-black control cards to back it up. Excited to see how it plays. Yeah, keep this hand every day. Undercity Sewers, so against Dimir. Dimir Tempo. Oh, maybe Dimir Enchantment? Dang. There's something afoot. Luckily we have this Anoint for the Oculus. I'm gonna have to discard after doing this, but it's fine. I think I'm just gonna jam a Jace, I guess. Pretty awkward because then they get to resolve this Oculus and guarantee to get a 2/2 off of it. I'm gonna have to discard if I don't do this. I guess I need to start getting counter spells out their hand at some point. Now I have to discard anyway. Wonderful. How many are in their yard? 50? And they miss a land drop. Them missing a land drop is very good news. I do like that. Take free. We draw a card. And we probably just go for the furthest open. Interesting. Very acceptable. One swamp left. Quick study. Oh, I could also just quick study here and use my mana really well, and then go for the throat in my turn. I think I'm kind of like obligated to, in case they counter it. Opponent might be a Nashi deck. I'm kind of starting to wonder if they are. Nashi plays like pretty okay with Oculus, right? Fills the yard. And plays well with Overlord. Flash 3/2, huh? If I counter this, they get an Oculus. I guess I could counter it and just not get my value 2/2. And if they Oculus, we get to Anoint. Pretty nice getting to cash in the Quench before it goes dead. Draw some more cards and then start doing things next turn. We have a little bit more life to play with here. Alright, they're going for the Oculus. Okay. I would like to counter draw these. They counter this, we get to cover up. It is nominal. Oh my god, they have Amonkhet in their deck. Kind of sick. Combo deck. What are we getting rid of? We could get rid of Negate. Or we could get rid of Oculus. I don't know that I'm actually that scared of Oculus. Get rid of this. Another Artai in hand. Alright, so their deck is removal spells, invasions, render inerts. Tide. Oh, render inert's so funny with Overlord. I see. Their only counters now are Artais. Their hand is like pretty decent, I guess. Feels very strange to keep this, but I think it's going to be good at some point. They have some very expensive cards in hand. Or they can Tide Bind the Clue, and I think that is acceptable, because then I get to resolve my Jace. Oh, they're going to demo field me because I kept a card on top. That worked out nicely. And they're going to Tide Bind me, but they'll be tapped out, and I get to resolve my Jace. I guess Urtai can answer the Jace. But then we're up like a billion cards, and we force them to Urtai. Sounds pretty good to me. I guess they are an Oculus deck, so we should mill ourselves instead. An Excruciator. Still have 2 left. Get rid of this to protect the Jace. And say go. Hey, Octahedron. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving Day. Never would have guessed. And a happy Canadian Thanksgiving Day to you. I should have quick studied in response. I am very silly. Anyway, my Jace is about to start Ancestral Recalling, so that's nice. Yeah, I think we'll find a way to win this game. I think that's within the range of possibilities. At our value 2/2. Watch it get cut down. Oh. Wow. Having to discard to hand size. We were so hard done by. Oh, could I just killed them there? I could have. Doesn't matter. Wholly irrelevant. Just enjoying the game actions. As one does. What's their dead count? They're dead. They have 28. We could have killed them 2 turns ago, but I was enjoying clicking buttons, I guess. Playing with my food, indeed. Render Inert's pretty good against Jace, I guess. Kind of funny. Demir. I might need some number of Duresses. Oh, does it interact with their battle? I don't think they're battle targets, but I might be incorrect. It does interact with Aquas. I don't think it's quite good enough, though. I guess it slows down Oculus quite a bit. Pretty bad against Tidebinder, but whatever. Can't say I really care about that. Yeah, you brought it in. I agree. Trim on some of these interferences. The interference was kind of nice that game. Always nice game one, true. Yes, when people have Duresses in their deck, it's a bit less impressive. Alright, we have the opening hand Ghost Vacuum, and it does not get Duress. Truly living the dream. Nice Oculus deck. Apparently interference is always nice game too as well. Don't really care if they want to counter my divination. They can be my guest. Sure. Results. Vacuuming up so many ghosts. Amazing. Guess now I don't have kicked interference open, but it's really hard to imagine that's a thing that would ever be happening this time. Who are we gonna call? Exactly. One day we'll hit a creature with this Ghost Vacuum. Oh my god, opponent's really comboing off this game. Our lands are so inert. Have you ever seen a land be this inert? I'm gonna do this now. If they counter it, I might actually kick the interference. Maybe that's deranged. I just want to get some card draw going. This is the funniest shit in the world. Oh my god. Yep. Resolves. Oh boy. This is certainly a match, I know. Certainly is. Ah yes, another Doomsday Excruciator. Oh, I only just realized this actually has Doomsday in its name. I legitimately thought the deck was called Doomsday purely in reference to the Legacy deck. I didn't realize the card was actually called Doomsday. I'm so smart, y'all. I figured it out. I figured it out. Figured out the impossible. See. Let's see. I think We are going to die. Apparently not. Apparently, instead of casting 2 mana counter spells, my opponent has elected to cast a 4 mana counter spell. And we have been given a chance. Sorcery only, right? We don't get to have an Urtai up forever. That's sad. Take these. Indeed, indeed. Urtai continues to be an embarrassing Magic card. News at 11. Love to spend 4 mana to attempt to do a thing. What if you're ambush 3/2, drew your opponent a card? What if? Can you imagine? No, Aspie, come back! You don't want to play the mirror? I mean, we'll take the W. I'm not going to complain. Duplicate sealed is kind of dope. Do a sealed together. That could be fun. I'd love to do one too. I assume Caretakers is a good matchup, right? I feel like if your Caretaker's opponent never resolves the card Caretakers, they just lose on the spot. If they do resolve that card, combo kill them? This inspired by the tournament deck. As in the one from the MTGO challenge that did well this past, well, okay-ish this past weekend. Indeed. Yeah. It's basically the same list. I just changed a few cards. Is what is up. Land drops. Yep. Land drops and cards that don't necessarily have text yet. The perfect combo. Might be doing some cataloging soon. Horror, did they? I genuinely didn't know they did that. I should have counted, apparently. Maybe even then I probably should have counted. Just like very slow and dice to go for the throat. Oh, is it a horror avatar? Okay. Wow. You're getting Tidebinded so much today. They do run binders, apparently, so. Alright. Yeah, resolving Green Overlord is not bad for the deck. True, it's true. Card doesn't super matter, but I kind of just want to get some card draw going anyway. I guess I just do this. Need to find the Jace and then they're dead. The dead to reefs? Oh, what? I didn't realize you can just attack them with reefs. That's so funny. Okay. Look at me knowing how the deck I'm playing works. Yeah, you just play Doomsday there? Yeah. I just hadn't even considered you could also just reef them instead of jacing them. Cool. Probably should have. Probably should have. That got a lot better. It does. Having 2 different Splinter Twins does definitely help my opinion of it. I will not deny. Probably meant to jam here. This is maybe playing badly. Let's say go. I'm too control pilled. I want to durdle. And draw cards. Can't help it. Just drop the lad. But I could draw more cards. You don't understand. There's so many cards to draw. I'm also like legit pretty scared that they might just have 2 copies of Get Lost and then I lose. I guess is also a thing. Like if they have 2 Get Losts in hand, I do just lose the game. Discarding my 3rd Reef was a mistake. Maybe. I only attack with 1 a turn anyway. What are you doing? What will I surveil with the sewers? Fair point. All right. Please do not get lost. Amazing. Love to see it. Yeah, Deadly Cover-Up first. Makes sense. Because they're going to have a draw step anyway, right? So you might as well let them have it first. So that we can see if they have the card that go runner on to stop us. Makes perfect sense. Takes off their only pressure on the field. Yeah. I agree. That looks fun. It's been pretty fun so far. I feel like I am not playing it terribly well, but you know, it'd be like that. Oh, I should have the rest on 1 because of beans. Frick. I just wanted 2 mana on 2. Very silly. Yeah, you're gonna say beans, indeed. The single good card in that deck. We'll just take any. Yeah, they don't have caverns. Things are fine. They're not casting an Overlord this turn. Things gonna be okay. We have the combo in hand. Cavern is so obnoxious in Domain. I feel like Domain just literally wouldn't exist if Cavern didn't exist. It'd be like so easy to hate out. If they want to tie bind this, I just don't care. Keep chilling on this Duress. I have kicked free as I open. Duress them. Like I could. Or I could just come in now, like just jam the Jace this turn. Guess that makes sense. I hope they don't have a free SA. Feel like with Negate in hand. Fine. Maybe I'm just kind of bad at A plus B combo. I feel like so incredibly comfortable with combo decks like Teamarek or whatever, where you just kind of take game actions and eventually win. But these decks where you're meant to like jam your 2-card combo into play at some point make me feel so uncomfortable. Okay. That is respecting combo, sure thing. How do I feel about Founding of the Third Path as an inclusion in the deck? Doesn't sound terribly compelling to me. But also, not clear to me that this style of deck is something I'm necessarily the most confident or at like playing or tuning, so. Do I catalog? Yes, no. Please cast a spell, opponent. Alright, that counts. I would like 2 free SA. Duress is a great draw. Phantom Interference does technically counter Tidebind. Maybe it's bad to discard it. There's like exactly a 1-turn window where it has text. See, there is the Tidebinder. I could just play Jace and start drawing cards. And then we can counter the Tidebinder. Drawing cards is pretty great. Also sets up this Deadly Cover-Up a bit. There's some Mirex in that list. Wild. Alright, we get to Deadly Cover-Up both of these. That's pretty annoying. I can cover up a binder, maybe. The cover-upping is something. The binder, I guess most of their other cards that they've drawn are not terribly impressive. Okay, whatever. They have a doppelgang, hilarious. They have 1 negate, and very little else to interact with the combo. Nice. Doppelgang. That's actually something I've been wanting to build. Like Doppelgang with Overlords seems really funny to me. Genuinely kind of hilarious, right? Doppelganger on Red Overlord, exactly. You can play like some Spelunkings. Always good in the Doppelgang strat. My drawers, I've been drawing very well. True. And was also drawing pretty recently, I guess. Okay. That is an Atraxa. Sure do you get to draw every card in their deck now? I might legitimately be quite far behind. Yeah, apparently. Okay, well. I think I am suddenly behind. They get to resolve this Nissa. Opponent with 0 bricks. I mean, we've both been drawing well. It's not just my opponent that's not been bricking, right? I just drew like a sweeper when I needed it. I've been drawing a bunch of divinations in top deck mode. Opponent chose not to Nissa. Yeah, they've been stalked instead of jamming Nissa. Unfortunately, it appears we are still dead. Their library count 18. Oh, was I meant to attack them? I didn't think of that. Good point. Gabby with the 39-month free sub. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, Gabby. I just have to negate this, and then they're going to cast Nissa, and I'm going to die to that instead. I'm down to 15 now. These double beans, like, I get to mill them for 8 if they don't have a get lost. Do I activate the other one, or do I keep free essay open? I kind of feel like I keep free essay open. Oh no, they have negates. Okay, but now I get to... Yeah, I guess getting the negate out of their hand just accomplishes nothing. Right. So I might as well activate this. Copy this land. I would copy it, except they have negate in hand, so it doesn't achieve anything, right? They just counter it. Yeah, it gets negate out of hand. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's not clear it's a thing I should do. I wonder if I'm meant to use these maps. Like, if I go to counter one of their things, they just counter my free essay. But I kind of just want to make sure I'm digging towards something relevant. That's something relevant? Like 2 looks at something relevant? Milling that and cracking a map is kind of the same. I need mana to activate Reef. Yeah, you think it's too slow? Cool, it's like we cast Deduce. Okay. Oh boy, that does kill me in 2 turns. Attacking does not accomplish anything. Wow, I guess we can attack after this. We want to Deduce first. Let's see what we Deduce into. Kills me next time with Nissa. True. True. Gets rid of 2 entire cards. It doesn't actually do anything, right? I have to just draw again. Negates. Now I can negate the Nissa? Can't spell cast spells because of it? They could just kill me then, right? They would just go Nissa negate and they would be on 5 and they would draw to 3 and they'd kill me. Well, I guess I have to say go because I am dead to Nissa. If I do not. But negate does give me outs to win this game. Failed to find. Love to see it. I'll Doomsday into attack. We have the mana for that though. Weren't we one short? We had to cast the Deduce to find the Excruciator, right? I have to use free SA first. Otherwise, if they don't negate back, they get to keep hold of the negate. And if I want to catalog, works out worse. I'm trying to die to pretty much anything here. Okay. I guess a lot of these cards don't actually do anything. Oh, Doomsday Excruciator. Yeah, they have 5 on deck. It's true. Fortunately. I guess I am drawing. And again. Okay. Get rid of Get Lost. Against graveyard decks, you play Ghost Vacuum. Such as the blue-white Oculus deck, for example. Okay, my opponent can make a lot of creature lands and then die. That sounds pretty good. They should have copied my Restless Reef. If they'd copied my Restless Reef with Doppelgang, oh, we'd have milled them to death. Like, I can't count. Played Doppelgang. Yeah, they could have played it earlier and we would have died, yeah. I feel like this game is one we should have lost. I agree. I feel like there were many, many ways for us to lose this game. But hey. Sometimes ladder be like that. They want to die on their own terms. I respect it. I'm gonna make so many leyline bindings. Good game. Please. We did it. Did the impossible. Wait, with Diamond? Is this the winning in? Oh, I was planning on heading off, but I can't pass up a mythic match. I mean, we draw a third land. This hand definitely draws some cards. Uh-oh. Danger. imagine this matchup's also pretty hard. We don't have that much one mana removal in our deck. No way to remove a ley line. Very, very spooky all around. So much for Mythic. Alas. Would that we could. Boogie out of the format. Mono red's pretty good. You know, rooting for me, thank you. I suspect what's going to happen is we're going to lose this game, narrowly win game 2, and then get, like, crushed into the ground game 3. We're 3 steps ahead, but we're feeling behind. Currently, we are only 2 steps ahead. Or 6, depending on how you do the maths, I guess. I don't think I'm allowed to keep that. You call it 6 steps ahead? Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. Oh my god. The impossible is happening. Creature land is being activated. Wow. Imagine if we had a Malicious Eclipse in hand right now. I mean, we don't, but... I don't really want to play out this game. I don't know. Game is very bad vibes. I just want to move on. I don't care if they have nothing in hand. I can't. Alright. Got the combo. Some interference. 3 steps, yeah. You cut all the Jaces. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to cut 20 cards. Otherwise, maybe, yeah. But unfortunately, we are obligated to keep in some number of cards. I don't know if we're meant to be bringing in, like, the end. Kinda need a bigger board. Oh no, this is like the singular deck in the format that can never beat Urabrask's Forge. We've done it. We found a deck that Urabrask's Forge is good against. People said it couldn't be done. Yeah, here we are. We do not have any nowhere to run, alas. I need to make control struggles against Forge. Such as the singular Dimir control deck in the format. Tidebinder is good against it. Kind of, except then your mono red opponent can just shock the Tidebinder, so I don't even know. I guess we're in stare at each other mode. I believe that, Shad. That makes sense. That's true, Sales. That's true. Alright, we take 1. Gonna draw a card. Okay, they don't divination. You love to see it. Okay. We're okay with this play pattern. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they're not doing anything. We're on 17 life on turn 4. Genuinely crazy. Opponent is casting 1 mana 1/1s. Yeah, not playing out the mouse is interesting. Can't deny. Do I just Malicious Eclipse? Yeah, it's pretty hard to see how this goes well. Cool, cool. Funny thing is, if they'd just gone land or a Brask's Forge there, we would have been 100% dead. You know. Details, I guess. Dunk. Nice. No Snakeskin Veil. No target for these turn inside outs. Thing is going swimmingly. Twisted Fields. Oh my god, okay. They have 4 forges. They don't already have many creatures left. Pretty funny. They have these Swift Spears. 5 mana Surgical. Hey, it does what it needs to. Well, for our game free, I'm keenly aware. Keenly aware. It's fine. They're just never gonna draw a Brask's Forge, okay? I could get the Surveil first. I guess I just want to find a Jace pretty badly. For quick study. Start the mill plan. Get them 4 cards at a time. Let's go. Well, I worry that Phantom Interference is going to be kind of unplayable on the draw. Negate deranged. I was just thinking that. It stops Forge. It stops exactly Forge exactly if they jam it. Instead of doing anything else. Like, maybe we could have a couple. I just feel like I worry that the play patterns of the matchup are that they hold open mana to keep pump spells open to protect their stuff, which means they always have extra mana laying around when they cast their things past like turn 3. Okay. Alright, this hand is a pretty good. It's got a discard spell, it's got a removal spell. They don't have a leyline. They don't have a 1-drop. Wow. Everything is coming up brainy. They don't have a Forge. Hey, Sneaky. I don't want to say go. Make this Might of the Meek hard for them to cast. Means I can like cycle this Deduce. I'm gonna take some damage for this, but this may be fine. We only have the 1 removal spell. I just. Oh my god. Another creature. Oh boy. What is it targeting? Game is terrifying. I don't disagree. land. Okay, the value is real. All right, let's see if they have priority. Okay, but if they cast it now, they're not casting it in their turn. So I think I have to. It stops a challenger draw. Yeah, they could also just be like bluffing as well. Yeah. I think like even if they have a pump spell in hand, I'm obligated to cast it now is the thing. Like the pump spell could be face up and I'm still meant to cast it. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. That one's also pretty good. We did it! We did it! We actually beat Mono Reds! Oh my god! That matchup feels horrifying. Too easy. Too easy. And we're into Mythic. Every deck into Mono Red feels horrifying. Indeed, indeed. 99%. It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, this deck was pretty cool. I'm definitely not like over the moon about it. It's really weird. We didn't actually combo, like hardly at all. I think we played 6 matches. And we killed with Doomsday Excruciator once.